Hi, I'm Jordan with Hobart, and today we're going to look at this Hobart AM ventless dishwasher. So one of the unique features on this dish machine is the fact that it has a ventless technology on top of the machine. It's a blower and condenser which allows you to install the dish machine without a hood over top of the dish machine. It has a energy recovery technology into it, so after it goes through our wash and our final rinse cycle, it goes into a condensing cycle where it sucks up all that excess steam in the machine, uses it to heat up the incoming water, and the byproduct is when we open that door, there's not that big plume of steam with the dish machine. This Hobart AM15 has adjustable cycle times, so it's going to offer you a 1, 2, 4, and 6 minute cycle time. So if you have some heavily food soiled items, it's great to go on those 4 and 6 minute cycles. It's great for pot and pans when you go to those different cycle times too. This dish machine comes with a 17-inch door opening, and then we have our ventless tall machine, which actually has a 27-inch opening that it can actually hold 18 by 26 sheet pans in the dish machine and wash those too. Before we wash any dishes in a Hobart dish machine, it's always important that we pre-scrap. One thing is you want to make sure that you properly load your dishes, that we're not overloading, putting cups on top of bowls and things like that, because it's really going to hurt your wash performance when it goes in the dish machine. So make sure you take this, you put it in your pre-scrap, your 3-compartment sink or your T&S spray hose, and get off of that food soil you can. The cleaner these dishes go into the dishwasher, the cleaner that they come out. To expand upon the energy recovery with this dish machine, we actually have a hot and cold water line feeding this machine. So the machine fills off the hot water line and then actually runs off the cold. And the reason we do that is so you don't have to spend all day waiting for that machine to feed and fill off that cold water line, then get up to temperature. So we actually fill it with the hot and then run it off the cold. We use that condensing technology, so after the machine runs, you'll see a countdown on the display of 30 seconds when it goes through that condensing, sucks up that excess steam, and when you open that door, you're going to see a huge reduction in steam. There'll still be a little bit that comes out, but it's reduced so much that you do not need a hood over the top of the machine. If you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to reach out to Hobart or Hobart Service and we'll help you out. So operating this machine is really easy. You have an on and off button. So when you come in the morning, you want to make sure you press that on button. And in the middle, you actually have a cycle button, which you can adjust the cycle times of the machine from 1, 2, 4, and 6 minutes. It's NSF certified as a pot and pan machine, so if you have those heavily food soiled items, it's great to run this machine on a 4 or 6 minute cycle. This machine has a door actuated start, so we'll lift the door, put the rack in, and when we close the door, it'll actually go through the wash cycle. When that machine is running, you'll see the light will come on at the top of the machine to let the operator know that the machine is running through the cycle and to keep that door closed. At the end of the cycle, you'll see the light go out, and when we lift up this door, the ventless machine, you'll see the huge reduction in steam that is offered with our ventless model. When it comes to chemicals, detergents, rinse aids, sanitizers with these machines, it operates a little differently than our undercounters. These machines will actually have chemicals provided by your local chemical provider, and then we have connection points on our machine that they can tie into. One important thing to make sure these machines are properly maintained is that they regularly are delined. To do so, we actually have some instructions labeled here. We have an operations manual, and the machine will actually prompt you after a set number of cycles to deline the machine. To begin the process, you'll hold down these 2 buttons, and then it'll actually notify you on how to go through that procedure. So it's important that we clean this machine after heavy meal periods. I'm going to show you how to drain the machine. Also, at the end of the day, you're going to make sure you press the red power button to turn it off. And then when it comes to draining the machine, it's a very easy lever right here. To properly clean this machine after heavy meal periods and at the end of the day, you're going to make sure you want to take out your rack guide. We have our wash and rinse arms on the top and bottom of the machine, our scrap basket, and our scrap screen.